Dean Forsey and Dan Shakti. And the goaltenders tonight. Glenn Hanlon starting for Detroit. Alan Bester for Toronto. And we felt that things would break out early this evening. And here she goes after 3 seconds.
Well, you could tell by the starting lineups, Bob, that there was going to be trouble right away. As you know, Detroit gives their starting lineup first. And they started some stormtroopers. Brophy saw that, and he started his stormtroopers.
John Burr of Detroit and Brad Smith of the Maple Leafs right off the bat. Jerry Gallant make that. Gerard Gallant. He was slated to start with Yzerman and Klima, but he went out there on the line with Burr and Higgins to start the hockey game. And this is one of the results. And Newell goes to work early.
Newell doesn't know what's going on behind him here, Bob. And you can see those two guys aren't interested in the start of the game at all. And away they go.
The defenseman up on the play. Dropped it back. A weak shot. It's tipped in wide of the goal. And the Red Wings are going to move it out. And another scrap is started in front of Glenn Hanlon.
Ladisser and Wendell Clark, Bob. And Wendell landed a haymaker of a left hand.
Clark, a haymaker for sure on big Ladisser. So they're going to be penalized. We have it again. And another scrap is started. An unlikely combatant is Steve Thomas, 32. So he's going to go along with the Detroit player from Maple Leaf.
And the Leafs are going to be shorthanded for 4 minutes. Stiff penalty, but you can see that Rick Sealing isn't in tough shape, but he's got a little nick over his eye, and he's not going to be quite as good looking as he was before the game.
You hockey people are all alike. That sure doesn't look like a little nick to me. Pretty good cut. So Newell busy tonight in this first period. Let's see if we can find something here.
Right down here at the bottom right of your screen.
Well, Sealing are all going at it.
Lehman and Courtnall were upset with each other Lehman and O'Connell were upset with each other, and I don't know how that started. It was a 2-on-2 rush with Courtnall and Lehman. And Basil McRae now is interested in getting something going with Bob McGill. They have bear hugs on each other. And Harold Snepps has got Lehman in a half Nelson, and I'll tell you, Lehman won't be going anywhere.
And here's how it started with the second shot, but the whistle had gone at this point.
And Hanlon
dropped it back. Yzerman was covered. Snepps it.
Joey Kosher and Todd Gill after the goal. And Harold Snepps just about took Rick Five's head off. So you want to be a winger in the National League. Watch Five. Boom! And the puck, the bat,
offside. Higgins got in for her, and Snepps are going to go at it now. They just bumped together lightly, went to the ice, and you could tell on the way down they're going to get up and go.
But earlier in this shift, they collided as they were going into the Leaf zone, and this is why this is happening. It wasn't what happened just before the fight. It happened about a minute ago.
Still trying to throw the right hand. The linesman trying to keep them apart, and now Smith is going in there. And Newell is standing right there. But the linesmen are supposed to get them apart, and that's no easy chore. They are mad. Burr and Smith will get majors. And the lead player, Steve Thomas, nearly go at it.
They're getting the sticks up. Mr. Ziegler doesn't like that high sticking. If they look like they're going to hit each other with it, they'll be gone. Harold Snepps is taking his ugly pills tonight. He's in a foul mood. He's taken all the left wingers on.
Some of the right wingers.
Yeah, sorry, the right winger. Here's the play. Now, I wouldn't like that either if I was Steve Thomas, but Thomas looks... Joey Kosher.
They are throwing punches.
Somebody's cut, though. Look at the blood all over Johnson. I don't know who it is.
Now the linesman must go in there when the players go to the ice. But Newell is very cool, standing back, making his notes. And the other players, you remember, have to move toward that blue line. They weren't too fast doing it on that little breakout. Live on CBC, puck up in the period. Now they're going to go. I think second time. Clark and Norwood. Norwood throws the right hand. And another right hand. Clark trying to shake loose. Well, the linesmen are there.
Now, it'll be an interesting call. I think Clark had a penalty before this little skirmish started. And what Clark's lobbying for right now is saying, I didn't throw a punch and Norwood hit me with two. And here's how it started. This is the second little set to they've had. And Clark gets a stick under Norwood's arm and runs him into the glass.
They'll go to their dressing rooms because there are just 19 seconds.
Up a little wrong, but he ought to have taken a peek.
And we got, you guessed it, another scrap, and Smith and McRae is it this time. Is it McRae?
Yes, it's Basil McRae, who's been kind of looking for trouble tonight. And Dave Newell just gave the most feared signal in hockey. Let him go, he's young. Don't go in there. If these yo-yos want to fight, let him go till the arms fall off. This is Smith's third major. He's gone after this.
Smith trying to get the helmet, I think, off McRae. And we're really letting him go. He's running to center now. The helmet goes. And a fifth fly.
McRae's got to watch the hair. Do you see him grab the hair there? You're gone. Smith's taking a couple of good ones. Basil McRae has a reputation of being a real good fighter in the American Hockey League, and he looks like it in this little scrap.
Smith and McRae will get major penalties. This is number 2 on the night for Smith of the Maple Leafs. Took him just 3 seconds into the game. He got his first. And now here with McRae in the third, he gets his second. And the scrapping continues at center ice. Just as we went away, Higgins wanted to go at Smith, and they're going to get the heave hole for Dave Newell. And over at the far side, Harry, behind the benches, Brophy and Demers, I think, exchanged some pleasantries or something.
They sure did. Brophy was inviting Jock to come over and meet him halfway. And here's him giving the signal back. There's Brophy.
20 remaining. And it's 5-0. There's Gale going in, and boy, there's another penalty coming up against the Red Wings. Bester had gone to the bench.
Harold Smith buried the stick in Todd Gill as he went by.
Thomas is the injured Leaf player at the far side. And Snips has been a bit rambunctious all night, and now he is given the heave-ho.
That happened very quickly. There's Harold Snips going to the dressing room. And this is coming up. Here's how it happened.
There's Thomas and Snips.
And
nailed him.
I don't think it was a vicious spear. It was. We see a lot of those hooks throughout a game, but it may have got Thomas where he has no pads.
A couple of the Leaf players are there at the Detroit bench.
And we may have more trouble. There's O'Connell coming in. Very unlike O'Connell again and stuff like this. Detroit
up to bump Thomas.
Detroit certainly hasn't got much in the way of physical guys on the ice. O'Connell, Yzerman, and Klima.
Now, Jacques Demers was standing up at the Detroit bench, and you could tell he was ordering his players to stay put. It's offside. I'm afraid to give him a light bump. Get more, maybe? I don't think so. The officials are in quickly this time, but so is Clark, so you never know.
Rick Sealing took exception to Iafrate and gave him a little shot. And Clark and Norwood are standing here, and they were upset with each other earlier in the game.
They're going to go. Clark and Norwood. Norwood tried to pull Clark to the ice. That would have sent the linesman in, of course, but Clark stayed up. So they're still going to go. Now Clark is throwing the punches at Norwood. And the two linesmen are going to be tired tonight. There'll be more major penalties. Live on CBC, head to Oates. Oates fanned on a pass attempt. Another scrap. Gallant going at it with Bob McGill. Two more heavies, and McGill is really going to work.
Going to hurt his hand on Gerard Gallant's helmet if he keeps hitting him there.
McGill has been rather quiet tonight.
Yes, he has, in a game that hasn't been quiet.
More penalties, Vestibule. Column majors, and they'll go. So Gallant heads to the minute left, and Allison throws a punch.
Allison and Burr. And Allison threw two punches. Burr hasn't thrown one yet.
And I think that's Clark, who was grabbed by Ladouceur. Can't tell at this moment, but I think it was, in fact, Clark. Should that be the case, look out. Because Newell is right there, and he realizes that they'll go with a minute left. We're not done yet, Harry.
Well, it's been a chippy game, and not many players have turned down many invitations to get involved in a fight.
Now there is Ladouceur, and Newell is talking to him now, 29, for Detroit. No, it was not Clark.
It's Jeff Jackson.
Yes. Young Jackson, who had just served a minor penalty, mixing it up again with Randy Ladouceur. I thought it was Clark who had left the bench to come out.
Clark's arms are tired. He's been in two already. All you have to do is get in a 2-minute fight, and you find out that those arms get heavy in a big hurry.
Of course, when you recall, Clark drew that major and misconduct at 13:01, so that's it for Clark. It could not have been Clark.